Welcome back, guys, to another APM video. Today I'm going to be comparing two truck games. Well, two of the biggest truck games. I don't know, correct me in the comments, but Southern Mudding versus APM. Which game is better? Now, in my opinion, this really depends on your opinion. If you're more of like, I don't know what to say, but let's start with the realism. Southern Mudding really loses that one. Just look at how realistic the lighting is. It's not cartoony looking like Southern Mudding. The campers are realistic. Just take a look inside. Very nice, very realistic. There's even those chairs, just like real life. Two sofas, a fireplace, a fridge that you can actually place your stuff in. Openable microwave, openable oven, an openable drawer with bathrooms, beds, and another bathroom, and whatever this part is. These campers are very detailed, especially the newer ones we have. So we had this one. Well, what I'm trying to say here is that what APM updates are very realistic. The Barn Dominion update, very nice. Flatbed update, nice. And also the realism, just take a look at this tiny home, high fireplace, tiny little kitchen, and it's in its name, tiny home. It's a little tiny home, shower, bathroom, very realistic. Look at this flooring. It's not low quality like Southern Mudding, and also especially that lighting inside that camper. It is just very nice. While we're here, we might as well do the update. The update, APM has been really crushing those updates lately. A fifth wheel toy hauler, flatbeds, RVs, or overland camper attachment, tiny homes, and this fifth wheel camper, building remodels, new campsite over there. If you want to see it, well, go check my update review, or you can see it right here. This is only a little part of it, but APM has really been crushing those updates. And last time we had a truck, and also those truck. Last time we got a truck remodel, though, it was kind of a while ago. But even though, just look at the interior, very nice leathering. We even have the seatbelt buckles, very nice, beautiful leathering, and you can even see those little guys right here, little holes right there. These are for to heat up your seat. Now, if you don't believe me, well, my dad has this in his truck. Very exact same thing, like the little holes, exact same thing. My dad has the exact same thing in his truck. Very nice, heating seats, detailed step. Just look at this hitch. It was very nice. It got added in another update, and I think the devs just said, you know what, this doesn't have any love, so let's just put it to your use, and we're gonna do it for the fifth wheel campers. Just look at these tires. They're very nice. The American Plains mudding is kind of a little low quality. These rims are very nice. Just look at the under part of the truck. Very nice. There's animations on everything. Although we don't have an opening doors, so that is 2 points for American Plains mudding. But now let's hop on Southern. So if we hop on Southern mudding real quick, it's gonna take a while. All right. So if we hop on Southern, we have an update, and the update is let me see, July 10th update, new license plate customization available on most cars, limited side by side, again limited vehicle, new for vehicle obviously, and bug fixes. So as we all know, it's not surprising, Southern Mudding always, and I mean always, adds limited vehicles. We literally got this last update. Like, Southern, do something about it. In the past 3 updates, we've been getting quite a lot of limited vehicles, and honestly, being a poor player is very sucks. Especially me, I don't have any Robux. Yeah, I can't even buy this. I have 1 Robux. So Yeah, for broke players that wants to buy this monster truck, it's very unfortunate because it's such a cool truck, such cool ATVs. But unfortunately, they can't. Also, the game passes is extra exaggerated, in my opinion. But look at how more cartoony this looks. It, in my opinion, looks way more cartoony. Also, the free cam is a little more rough, less smoother than APM. But honestly, it's a newer game, 2024, and APM is from 2021. Now, for the truck, I'm definitely giving it to APM, to Southern Money. But, so that's one for Southern. But the realism of the trucks are terrible. Like, this truck's not too, the cat eye is not too detailed. Most of these trucks are kind of very dookie looking. They don't revamp the trucks, they add more. And some of these are kind of out of place. Like, why is there an SUV in the pickup trucks? Why does this not belong in the cars? I think there's a little glitch here. Okay, why would they add this in pickup trucks? Also, why don't they just make an RV section for the RV? A Humvee is not a pickup. Another Humvee. Like, it's not sorted out, I feel like. Why is there a TIV2? It's technically based off a pickup truck, but it's just not sorted. Why is there two RVs in pickup trucks? It's just not sorted. And also, I'll show you the driving. The driving is terrible. Driving experience, in my opinion, is not too good. So the screen shakes when you steer with it. It's not cool. It's not too good, actually. I don't like this. In my opinion, very dookie, very low quality looking. But for the map, I'll definitely give it to Southern Money. They definitely have a huge map. Couple towns, actually, two or three towns, beach houses, big police station, and big fire station. I have never checked this fire station before. And they even have working electronics in their houses. Just if you enter, when you enter, it's beautiful. You have fire department here, beautiful office, huge garage. But unfortunately, we've never had a fire truck in Southern Money, so this is kind of useless. Here we have a back door, chilling area where you can sleep. I don't know, you can't even sleep in them. And yeah, it's quite nice. We have sand here. And here you have a training out area. It would be nice to use these, but dude, this is very nice. Here you got a bathroom. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Kitchen, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we've never had a fire truck. And also I'm definitely giving it the map for Southern. So it's 2-2, and the interaction. So in APM, we really just have the tailgate that we can interact with, put it down. But in Southern Modding, we have doors, which is very nice. We have opening doors. Oh, I have to clean this house. And especially you have not only opening doors, but now in the other update, we had working electronics. This means a fridge I can open with a bunch of stuff in it. And whatever this room is, we have openable, interactable dryers, washers, and it is very nice. And even TVs, if I'm not mistaken, light switches. And I guess this is on some campers. But yeah, as you can see, this room is kind of plain looking. I don't know. But yeah, the interaction, I'm giving this to Southern. So 3-2. And now for the vehicle realism. This is definitely going for APM. Just look at how This truck is oversized compared to me. This is one of, I'm gonna show you right now, one of the smallest Fords ever made, or pickup trucks ever made. This is a Ford Ranger right there. It is literally twice my size. What the heck? So yeah, vehicle realism, I'm definitely going to this APM, so 3.3. Actually, no, we're gonna cross that out. 2.3. Next up, we have, well, Game Passes. Let's go for Game Pass. So Game Passes is a thing. So as you can see in the Game Passes, we have quite a lot of Game Passes that includes limited vehicles. And in my opinion, when there's too much Game Passes, this is kind of a little bit of abuse. In APM, there's like, what, 5 or 6 or something? But we have like 1, 2, hold up. That includes the limited vehicles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. 18 Game Passes. That includes the 2 limited vehicles. That is quite a lot, to be honest. And also for, that is very annoying. APN just only has 6. Now, for the customization, this might be the last one, okay? So, for example, I'm gonna take this truck, for example. I don't know why it looks like this, but for the customization. So in the customization, we have quite a lot of attachment, American flag, and this, but we don't have too much attachment. So it takes me like 2 seconds to scroll all the way. And there's not too much attachment. Mostly RP attachment that doesn't even work. So this is kind of unfortunate. You can't really interact with those. I mean, we have 2 ugly toolboxes. This one's too big. This one's too low. One winch too big. An oversized load that's glitched into the truck. This is fine, but not too detailed. Looks like it's just floating off the truck. Left beacon, this is okay looking. I don't like how it looks. And honestly, it's just bad looking. It's very bad. You can't even add cab lights. At least you have a sliding camper that you can put on a truck, but as you can see, it's very tight in it. Very, very tight. And an APM would do way better than that, honestly. For how much, they kind of already did this, but now you can't even customize the camper. What the heck? This is like, so if I go in it, there's no steps coming out, and you have lights, but it's extremely tight. You can't even walk without sitting down automatically. And now, also the RV. Usually, so in APM, you have open automatic steps when you get out, but no when you get in. But no, not in Southern. What the heck? Fix your game, Southern. Neither a tarp. Wow, neither a tarp. Not even an openable flap to store your stuff. Wow, and also don't even get me started on this feature of a Southern. This is the last thing I will go over with. Some buildings aren't even enterables. This is kind of lame. Also, if I run into the store, and for example, want a peaceful camping, and I take for a random dog house, I place it down, and I place it down. There's an ugly click to despawn all items button. Do you think I want that on my top of my screen? So yeah, this. Even though Southern modding wins, in my opinion, APM is way better, less cartoony looking, and have way more realism. So APM definitely wins. Also, Southern Money, if you're watching this, fix your game. Also, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you want. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.